Paul Verny, bonjour. Bienvenue au CIVIM, l'édition 2020. Vous intervenez pour le CEREMA. Alors, est-ce que vous pouvez nous expliquer quelle est votre mission au CEREMA et d'abord, qu'est-ce que le CEREMA?
Oui, bonjour Reynald. Alors le CEREMA, c'est un établissement public sous la tutelle, la double tutelle du ministère de la Transition écologique et de la cohésion des territoires. Donc ça oriente déjà les politiques publiques sur lesquelles on est amené à travailler au CEREMA. Donc établissement public avec une forte implication pour les collectivités territoriales parce qu'elles sont notamment dans notre conseil d'administration. Donc les politiques publiques du ministère de l'écologie, donc on va retrouver des thématiques sur l'énergie, sur la réduction des nuisances, tout un tas de choses par rapport au bien-être. Voilà. Donc 2800 personnes qui travaillent sur ces politiques publiques, sur tout ce qui est le bâtiment, les infrastructures, la préservation de la biodiversité, enfin voilà, tous les grands domaines qu'on peut retrouver qui sont gérés par le ministère et également donc avec une forte territorialisation dans les territoires justement pour assister les collectivités sur ces champs-là. Moi, au CEREMA, donc j'anime un pôle sur l'activité éclairage, donc on est une dizaine de personnes réparties sur 2 ou 3 sites en France et on travaille de façon transversale sur tous les sujets en lien avec l'éclairage. Donc ça peut toucher à des problématiques d'énergie, des problématiques de nuisances lumineuses, un sujet qui est fortement à l'ordre du jour, sur des problématiques économiques forcément, ça coûte cher aux collectivités, des questions de sécurité routière, de confort de visuel sur l'espace public, la nuit, etc. Voilà. Donc tous ces sujets sont traités chez nous au CEREMA par un pôle d'une dizaine de personnes.
D'accord. Voilà. Donc justement, alors on parle de l'éclairage, on parle de pollution lumineuse, etc. Donc aujourd'hui, cette démarche que vous avez au sein du CEREMA porte sur 2 choses. Principalement vos travaux. Comment voyez-vous le domaine de l'éclairage ?
Alors j'ai souhaité commencer par un petit constat de l'existant pour savoir un petit peu d'où on part aujourd'hui sur cette question de l'éclairage. Alors on se focalise un petit peu sur l'éclairage urbain, mais il y a aussi beaucoup de sujets sur l'éclairage intérieur et notamment c'est un sujet fortement présent dans le plan de relance qui va démarrer. Voilà, simplement pour poser les choses sur l'éclairage. En fait, il a une mission de service auprès des usagers la nuit. La plus connue, c'est la sûreté, la sécurité, essayer de le meilleur énergétique, c'est lié. On veut consommer de moins en moins pour justement des questions de limitation des rejets CO2, etc. La question de la performance lumineuse, on veut un service performant, qui soit efficace, agréable, il ne faut pas non plus des problématiques d'éblouissement, enfin tout un tas de choses. La question environnementale, bien sûr, aujourd'hui, qui est émergente, avec toute la question liée déjà aux matières qu'on utilise, et puis les questions de nuisances lumineuses. On se rend compte, la science aujourd'hui met en avant un certain nombre de problématiques sur justement l'impact de cet éclairage extérieur sur la biodiversité. On sait que ça participe à l'érosion de la biodiversité. Alors en milieu urbain, c'est un petit peu moins prégnant, mais ça se retrouve sur l'ensemble du territoire national. Voilà, donc 2 petits exemples que vous pouvez voir sur les slides d'exemples qui démontrent qu'aujourd'hui, globalement, on est sur un éclairage qui est très très peu agile. C'est-à-dire qu'on va éclairer, par exemple, un parking où il n'y a plus personne toute la nuit à 100%. Donc, consommation d'énergie inutile. Le service n'a plus lieu d'être à ce moment-là. Donc, bon, après, est-ce qu'il faut aller à l'extinction, etc. On verra plus tard. Mais voilà, le constat est là. Voilà.
D'accord. Alors justement, quelles sont ces évolutions dont on parle aujourd'hui? Comment on va améliorer cette qualité lumineuse pour les citoyens et comment l'adapter sur un territoire?
Voilà, alors moi je vois deux axes majeurs que le domaine de l'éclairage, je parle en manière générale, donc ça va concerner les collectivités, maîtres d'ouvrage, ça va concerner les fabricants, les entreprises installatrices, etc. En fait, l'idée, c'est, dans un premier temps, on reste dans le domaine de l'éclairage. Après, ça peut se faire de façon concomitante. Mais aujourd'hui, on est peut-être sur le premier axe qui est faire évoluer le domaine d'éclairage vers plus d'adaptabilité, plus de modularité, de façon justement à ce que l'installation s'adapte plus facilement quand les enjeux, quand les besoins sont diminués, quand il y a moins de monde sur la rue ou quand il y a des enjeux spécifiques sur l'année. Là, j'ai parlé de la biodiversité, il peut y avoir des moments plus plus sensible dans l'année pour ces espèces, voilà, c'est de pouvoir dire à ce moment-là, on baisse ou on réduit ou on éclaire autrement, etc. Voilà. Aujourd'hui, on sait qu'il y a des, et d'ailleurs sur le salon, on voit un certain nombre d'innovations technologiques et l'apparition de la lumière LED, forcément, a aidé beaucoup et nous aide beaucoup sur ce sujet-là. Donc on parle de détection, de télégestion, etc. Tout ça, ça commence à se mettre en place. Ça réseau d'éclairage, les installations d'éclairage public s'intègrent complètement dans la démarche de ville intelligente. Donc passer du smart lighting à la smart city. On a vu des exemples de projets où, par exemple, un mât d'éclairage vient supporter un certain nombre de capteurs urbains pour mesurer le bruit, le trafic, la pollution de l'air, les caméras de vidéoprotection, etc. Tout ça est retransmis après via le réseau d'éclairage et le réseau filaire qui existe, donc on n'a pas besoin de recréer une installation. Par courant porteur, par exemple, il y a des systèmes qui existent comme ça, et on va comme ça utiliser l'architecture du service éclairage tout en maintenant sa performance pour installer tout un tas d'objets urbains, donc des objets connectés, on parle de l'IoT, et mailler comme ça l'ensemble du territoire de la collectivité grâce au réseau d'éclairage. Il y a quelques exemples en France, on en est encore très loin d'une généralisation, mais il y a aujourd'hui, je pense, la technologie ou les technologies qui vont permettre de le réaliser.
Bien, on a bien compris qu'aujourd'hui, l'éclairage intelligent, c'est surtout une réserve foncière alimentée. Donc on a bien compris que c'était aussi un outil pour pouvoir diffuser de l'information. Comment le CEREMA va se positionner auprès des territoires? Comment vous intervenez? Ce sont les territoires qui viennent vous consulter?
Alors on a deux axes de travail. On travaille d'une part donc pour l'État, puisqu'on est établissement public de l'État, sur, je dirais, des études et des stratégiques, ou plutôt du niveau d'observation de territoire, par exemple. Aujourd'hui, sur des questions, justement, on essaye de définir, à établir avec eux, soit de revoir leur politique de gestion de parcs d'éclairage. Donc l'objectif premier pour elles, c'est de faire des économies d'énergie et des économies financières, mais on les aide aussi à améliorer le service, à réduire les impacts biodiversité, etc. Et puis, on travaille aussi à établir des trames noires, qui sont le pendant nocturne d'une trame verte et bleue. Voilà, donc on est en assistance aux collectivités. Alors, il y a différents vecteurs. Soit c'est de la prestation comme un bureau d'études, on peut fonctionner sur appel d'offres, ou ça peut être du partenariat ou du conventionnement avec les collectivités.
Paul Vernier, merci beaucoup. Eh bien, merci beaucoup pour cet éclairage. Je crois que le mot est choisi. Merci. Et puis, à bientôt sur cette ligne. À bientôt, merci.
Merci, bonne journée, au revoir.
Merci beaucoup.
Allez, merci Rénal pour ce premier focus. Des interviews, il y en aura toute la journée ici même dans ce plateau. Alors moi, je n'avais pas prévu pendant cette journée d'animer, puis on m'a dit, là, il y a un focus en anglais. So now, in a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move up to English for our next session. We will talk about IoT, and I think you Did you get it? You got it? Okay, member of the jury, please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we will start in a few seconds, so if everybody's okay, now let's... Okay, yes, you can keep the mask, you can put it away, we are a safe place, we are 1.5 meters. Okay, guys, ready? Okay, we will start up, we'll be live right after the jingle. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board. I hope you're doing fantastic today here live from the Civil in Nevers. Nevers city is in France. It's a very, very nice, tremendous city. We are live here in Nevers, but we are very, very proud to be connected with all the top medium cities of the world represented by the members of the jury. Here on stage, we have 3 top decision makers, but you have seen that we have also top decision makers far from us. So let's introduce our member of the jury. Hi, and I'm very, very fine to be connected with the first member, Eric. Eric Lovegren, did I spell it well? You're chairman of municipality board, chairman of the municipality board. Where are you located, Eric? Welcome on board.
Thank you very much. I'm located in the middle of Sweden.
How is the weather? Nice country too.
The weather is partly gray and it's a little bit foggy, and it's autumn outside, and it's getting dark in the mornings and in the evenings, so we light up some candles to get some light at here.
You're a happy man. So we are counting on you, all guys, all members of the jury, to be hard, tough, to select the best technology in the coming minutes. Laurence Duic, welcome on board too. You're senior innovation manager within SOAR. So are you connected right now? Or are you? Come along. So come along here among the jury. Okay, and I leave Laurence introduce herself. She's with us in that room. Welcome on board.
Open Innovation Manager.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here in Nevers city in France. Ricardo Gonçalves, welcome. You're chef de cabinet municipalité de Fundao. We don't hear you, I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll try again, Ricardo, to connect you in a few seconds. We have. So Pierre Brunet is among us. He's Chief Executive Officer within Nova Veolia. Please introduce Nova Veolia, please.
Hi everyone, Nova Veolia is part of the Veolia group. It's dedicated to digital solutions for cities. And I'm very happy to be here today, physically part of the energy that's present in this conference. Great to be present physically.
Yeah, it's very interesting to be now in a phygital world where we can have physical events here, but connected with you guys and the top decision makers. Okay, can we try again with you, Ricardo? Does it work? So we try again. Ricardo, okay.
Yes,
that's great.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Good morning to all. It's a pleasure to participate in this event and being member of this jury. And I'm looking forward to hear the pitches and to know the technology that you are presenting in this event. So it's a pleasure.
Richard Troncis is with us too. He's a chef de projet innovation manager within EDF. Richard, bonjour. Come on, Richard. Come on too on stage. When you could come back on to attend to the session, but if you want to introduce, you have a microphone. Yes, a hand. Yes. Okay, a wide microphone.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome.
Okay. Wait.
Perfect.
Yes. Work. So I'm an innovation manager at EDF in the region of French county, Burgundy.
Burgundy. If you don't know the county, you probably know the wine is famous all around the world.
That's right. And so EDF sells electricity and gas and some service
you sell
for
energy
customers.
to turn it into quality of life. What a nice work you have.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome among the jury. Ilse Viola, did I spell it well? I'm not sure. You are vice chairman of Jelgava local municipality. I'm sure I pronounce it on a hopeful way.
Be together, and I sure that this time when it's not possible for us to be together with you, but we can use technologies and see, and we hope that next time our meeting will be together, and I hope that today's job will be very good for all of us. Thank you.
We are expecting this nice moment, and it's a good way to start to work together to prepare the future. Thank you very much. Stefan Mete is also with us. Welcome, Stefan.
Hi everybody, I'm Stefan Mete, working for Veolia, in charge of business development.
Okay, thank you.
Very
I'm
happy
sorry
to
I
be here
said
today.
Mele,
It's
just
fine.
because I
It's
don't
fine.
know how
No
to
problem.
read well.
It's Mete.
It's terrible. Thank you, Stefan, and be a tough member of the jury. Now, Eric Tourt is with us. Is within EDF2. Yes. Okay, you represent him maybe. Okay, and David Verhill is directeur du territoire. Is in the room. Okay. Did I forget someone? I see some other member, or do we have the pitcher among us? Did I forgot someone? No? Okay. Of course, yes. Yeah. Welcome. I'll leave you.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm really nice and glad to be here with you. I'm representing La Croix Group, which is a mid-cap company specialized in IoT for smart territories, and my job is innovation.
Okay, so you have noticed that among the jury we have city decision makers, we have big groups that are able to buy your technology, to buy your start on the telecom system, to how does it work. So if you are ready now, I suggest that we will call our candidates. So our candidates are connected or are here in this room. And so what we're gonna have asked to them is to first record a 1 minute 30 seconds video introducing their technology. So first of all, we will listen four candidates, and between the two video sessions, you will have the opportunity to ask questions to the candidate to select the best candidate. So you will then vote and give a note, mark the note to the candidate after each session. And of course, at the end, we will know live the best performance. All right? All right, guys. So now, yes, any question?
Yeah. Eric Tourt from EDF is connected.
Eric,
Yeah.
so if you are connected.
Yes, can you hear me? Okay. Thank you.
Eric, introduce yourself.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm Eric Tourt and I'm working for EDF. I'm in charge of innovation in Burgundy for EDF Group. And I'm very proud and honored to be part of the jury today.
Candidates, and we will start by the first one, Roberto Bosch from France with Franck Cazenave. Let's discover in 1 minute and 90 seconds, let's say, its presentation.
I'm Franck Cazenave. I'm a Smart City Director for Bosch, and I'm very pleased to introduce our innovations that we developed with Comatelec Schroeder, which is a leader in public lighting systems. So we have developed a smart lighting solution where we put our optical sensors into the lighting system from Comatelec Schroeder in order to detect pedestrians or vehicles and to adapt lighting systems accordingly. So we are able to reduce energy consumption, to reduce CO2 emissions, and as well to adapt, to provide comfort to people with the appropriate light according to the needs for people. Finally, our sensors are able to count people and vehicles and to discriminate the different types of vehicles like trucks, passenger cars, bicycles. And we can offer data for cities about their squares, their streets, and to understand the different flows into the cities. So thank you very much for your listening to us.
Okay, thank you. That was the first candidate of our selection. The second one, there has been a small problem because when it recorded the video, he thought it would be in French. So we will see its presentation in French. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't speak our language, I'm definitely sorry about these problems. You will have the opportunity to ask questions to the second candidate, Bird Society. Go ahead.
Depuis quelques années, les communes font face à la recrudescence de dégradation ou d'utilisation non autorisée de poteaux incendie. Ces dégradations sont à l'origine de nombreuses pertes en eau et de dégâts majeurs. Pour prévenir et lutter contre ces actes de vandalisme, Birds a imaginé pour les communes un système de surveillance ingénieux que nous avons appelé Happy Link. Happylink, c'est un capteur intelligent qui s'installe directement sur les poteaux incendie de votre commune afin de mesurer les activités d'eau et de vous prévenir en cas d'incident. Sur le terrain, l'installation d'Happylink est très simple. Il vient se fixer directement sur le poteau, sur le carré de manœuvre d'origine. Il est donc non intrusif et compatible avec la majorité des poteaux incendie. C'est très rapide et facile. En 10 minutes en moyenne, le capteur est posé. Ensuite, nous activons le module pour vous permettre de recevoir des alertes paramétrables par email ou SMS. Votre capteur est à présent fonctionnel, autonome et prêt à transmettre des données. Happylink vous permettra d'être informé de tous les incidents que peut subir votre poteau, comme le gaspillage ou le vol d'eau potentiel, le risque de gel, le poteau percuté ou renversé par un véhicule, ou l'absence de contrôle périodique réglementaire non effectué. Le poteau incendie est essentiel, alors équipez-les.
All right, that was the second candidate, and sorry one more time for the pitch in French, guys. The third candidate is vertical and
Indian cities need to pay attention to IoT. It's a powerful tool for better governance. It brings concrete benefits and help you assess your sustainable development strategy and help you improve transportation, street lighting, security, healthcare, and many other strategy issues, and provide valuable data on your cities. So whatever is your need, smart metering, smart building, street lighting, smart parking, and so on, you can find the solutions that will perfectly be adapted for you. So what it is precisely, it's a new approach towards IoT in the cities. You will have access to tailor-made solutions at a fraction of the cost with less complexity and less risks. You can scale from POC to citywide deployments, from one to many applications. How does it work? It's very simple. It relies on an extended ecosystem of over 250 different kinds of IoT sensors, more than 15 different IoT technologies, and a range of over 20 different use cases, pre-integrated use cases. And on Common Sense IoT platform are IoT solutions for cities and territories. You just need to say, I need to make this solution. You pick and choose the devices, connect them, and have your application up and running. So unlike other applications, no more silos, no more issues with control over your data. In short, it's open, very convenient, fast, and simple. Let's get in touch.
Thank you. Let's get in touch and ask your questions to the third candidate in a few minutes. The fourth candidate before the question session is Flow Below. Fredericks, that's your turn.
Our sewers are leaking, both in and out. As much water as we flush down the toilet and shower leaks into the pipes before reaching the wastewater treatment plant. Water finds its way through faulty connections, and because the pipe networks that were buried long ago no longer holds tight. But why should you care about the capacity? Flow Below has a solution to this. By measuring the sewer water temperature, our algorithms detect and quantify how much rain that finds its way into the sewers. The results are displayed on a map where you can see the inflow sources. Flow Below has built a scalable solution that can be used by municipalities and water companies. Getting a picture of the network technical status is the first step towards clean water and sustainable communities. Thank you.
Thank you, all four candidates. They record their pitch in a few some days before. So now, ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, distance jury, are here on stage. It's time for questions. So, do you have any question for any of our four first candidates before you vote to the candidate? So, who wants to ask any questions? Okay,
yes,
go ahead,
Eric
Stefan.
here.
Okay.
I have some questions.
Okay, ask to who?
To number 2, because I can't speak French. I did it, yeah. So if you can just do a summary in English, please.
Summarize your solution in English.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. To prevent deterioration and unauthorized use of the fire post, Birds imagine a surveillance system called Happylink. Happylink is an intelligent sensor that can be installed directly on the fire post in order to inform that all incidents that your fire post may suffer: potential waste, water, risk of frost, in case of damage on the fire post, lack of periodicity regulator. After each event, you can find on your portal the volume consumed, the map of your post, and history of your incidents.
Thank you very much. Does it answer? Is it a little bit clear? And hope you will have any further questions. It's not a problem. Any more questions? Go ahead. It's your turn.
I have questions for number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Common sense. Can you enter into more details about the package of your solution? From what I understood, there were already some sensors, some devices ready to install. Thank you.
Ali, he's on stage with us. Go ahead. Your turn.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, of course, I can explain what we can provide together with the IoT platform. We have built over 12 years a large ecosystem of device makers. So we have over 250 different, maybe today almost 300 different kind of devices that are pre-integrated in the platform, with the platform. So they can solve solutions for smart parking, street lighting, smart metering, and so on. And we can also provide the network part. Depending, we can either rely on a public network, so we can support, for instance, cellular networks, Sigfox network, LoRa networks, NB IoT networks, and so on.
Every networks.
Many networks.
Almost.
I don't say every, but many. We have over 20 different IoT technologies pre-supported on the platform, which is also something very interesting for customers and cities. And we also can also build private networks if the customer wants to do so. For instance, for LoRa network, we have a real experience with LoRa. We have been working with Multitech for over 5 years, from 2015, from the beginning of the LoRa Alliance. So yeah, we can provide the whole solution. And the application itself, we can provide it, or provide APIs that can connect to an existing application, because, of course, we want to keep all the legacy environment within the solution. So that's more or less the idea.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Another questions? Any more questions? Any more questions, guys, connected?
Yeah, small one for flow below, right? Just want to make sure I understood very well that you are only monitoring the temperature, and by monitoring the temperature, you can get your analysis, right? Is it the only parameter you are monitoring for that?
Almost. We measure the temperature of the sewer water and also the temperature of a different source, such as the stormwater system. And then we correlate this with the precipitation data, which can come from a meteorological institute or a local sensor, whichever is easier to do in the field, so to say.
Thank you. So, any more questions? Connected questions? Ricardo, maybe?
Yes, maybe.
I see you moving, so I say Ricardo is about to ask a question. That's your turn.
Yes, okay, thank you. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. I would like to put a question to candidate number 4, flow below. What is the main reason for a city, a medium-sized city like Fundão, to have your solution, your technology using in our city?
There are multiple reasons why you should try to avoid getting rainwater and snow melt into the sewer system. It depends on the system choice, if you have a duplicate system or a combined sewer system. But usually the problem it causes is either overflow in basements, which is a real pain for the individual. And of course, it also is associated with a lot, big cost for the individual. Then you have the environmental aspect of it. You don't want clean water, rainwater, into your wastewater treatment plant. Cost associated, but also the efficiency of the wastewater treatment process is lowered. Sometimes even the flows, if they are too big, they will bypass the treatment. So you will get spill of untreated water into lakes and rivers.
Okay.
Those are the main reasons.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now it's time for voting, and we'll wait to the second session where we have 3 extra candidates. Stefan, how you see, is a jury. It can be strange because he buys a lot of technology, but he also wants to sell one during this session. Of course, it's a it's a system, is program. He cannot vote for himself, of course, and he has 1 point minus because he has a vote not for him. So now let's discover the 3 other candidates for our this morning session. Okay, let's now move up to you, Stefan, on video. In a few seconds.
Hi everyone, I'm pleased to be here and to introduce to you LACRA Group to partner with you on the building smart territories. What we do here, our mission is connecting technology for a smarter world around our ability to manage key technologies, societal challenge, and technical equipment. We're already doing a lot of type of equipment for the city, like a street lighting management, mobility management, autonomous vehicles. Also, we do a lot of things around water management, energy management, and the smart grid. What we want to introduce now is the ability to use all this equipment to add new ones in order to build what you need today and what you will need tomorrow, and provide you the right smart data to manage your territory and build what we can call the smart territories of today and tomorrow.
All right, thank you very much. So that was candidate number 6. The number 7 is about to come. Let's listen to its solution.
Have you ever asked yourself these questions? Where should I put my used battery, my paper, plastic? When should I get out my trash? Can I go to recycling center? No. Indeed, more than 90% of French people are persuaded that their sorting practices are useful and important. They think they get all the necessary information from their municipality, flyers or magnets on the fridge. But 2/3 of people get it wrong, the right sorting instruction. You can denounce abusive waste disposal in the streets. Also, you can request services for the waste that you produce at home. For any question, press the button and I will be happy to answer.
Press the right button and mark it up on the right way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, last but not least, last with the same problems, he recorded speech in French. You have my words. That's the next jury session. Everything will be in English, of course. And of course, we counting on you, dear member of the jury, that more of candidates coming up from your own country will strengthen this first edition of the jury. Let's listen up to the 7th candidate.
Est-ce que vous vous êtes déjà demandé comment faire pour replacer la souveraineté numérique au cœur de la ville? On a une réponse pour vous. Cyril Banos, CEO de Panga. Après 5 ans de R&D, aujourd'hui, nous avons une solution pour remettre l'intelligence au cœur de la ville. Cette Smart City, cette ville connectée, afin d'interconnecter à la fois tous les objets connectés, l'IoT, les caméras, les places de parking, la mobilité, l'énergie, avec les citoyens, et faire en sorte que cet actif numérique appartienne à la ville. Qu'on se réapproprie ces données sans avoir besoin de leur faire 5000 km vers l'est, vers l'ouest, et qu'on offre cette richesse à des acteurs extrêmement grands et voraces sur nos données personnelles qui font partie de cet actif commun. Venez découvrir nos solutions. On sera avec notre partenaire Conjonction sur le CIVIM vendredi et ravi de vous en parler. Aujourd'hui, nous accompagnons déjà plusieurs agglomérations. Nous accompagnons également des bailleurs. Nous accompagnons aussi des promoteurs afin de remettre le numérique et l'impossible.
For your English presentation, not so long.
Yes,
you have about 30 seconds extra.
But connected through Zoom. Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
No, not so much. Do you have the possibility to be connected on a wire connection? Because
sure.
It's an
the topic is about that.
So maybe we'll ask questions to other candidates, and we go back to you as soon as you have a better quality connection. All right? Okay. Who wants to ask questions?
Maybe it's better if I switch off the camera. Maybe you can hear me better.
Yes, Ali. Let's try it. Yes.
Okay. So
go ahead.
20 seconds instead of 30. Sorry for speaking French first in the pitch, but the topic is about data sovereignty. How can we handle data locally? Data belong to the territory, belong to the citizens, and belong to the public services. So what we offer is a local data management system based on an operating system and network security, so that you can trust the data, so that you can deploy connected services all around the city, whatever the source, IoT of course, but also video, voice, and professional services all around the connected territory for any layer of service you want to provide to the citizens. So this is what we have developed and what we provide, an operating system for smart territories.
All right, thank you for this English version of your pitch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, any questions? Alors, here on stage, any questions, guys? Okay, one question, go ahead.
Yes, to Cyril, thanks for your presentation. Can you explain in a little bit more details what your solution includes, how it connects? Do you have API to make your data available? How do you interface with north and southbound in terms of data?
Yes, absolutely. Our solution includes data collection, heterogeneous data, so we have a broker of data, a distributed database on the territory, available everywhere because it's distributed, and distributed computation power as well, so it's edge and grid computing. And we have included an app store so that you can drop applications to connect directly from the territory, or you can also connect from API outside of the territory, either through the cloud for hypervision, but also from VPN if you want to access for other services beyond the borders of the territory. And in addition to that, to anticipate the further use of the territory, we have included as well AI capacity through a neuronal network and blockchain capacity.
All right, thank you. Another question?
Yes. So who are your clients? The municipalities?
Yes, for instance, we are currently working for La Rochelle, where we have based the company, but because you probably know there is a low carbon project in La Rochelle, huge scale one, and also working on European topics with large consortiums around Dijon and 7 other European cities. The big response project that had been announced in June this year.
All right, another questions for another candidate or? Yes, okay, come here around. Yeah, you got a microphone, Elise. Elise was one of the organizers of the CV internship.
Hi everyone. Just a question for Therese. I don't know if they are in the room or digital.
Okay, yeah.
Digitally.
Digital, yeah.
Does this work only for French products, or does it work with products with foreign barcodes, let's say from Germany or Spain or whichever?
Okay. Hello. Currently, this application is for French people, French cities. Currently only for France, but why not? For sure, I will ask with my colleague from the other country. No problem.
See that you have a tremendous international network to develop your solution, and of course, dear member of the jury, of course we are welcoming your own solution, and let's make them accelerate among our territory. Now it's tremendous, it's now when the rolling, so we are waiting the results. Did member of the jury, did you have the opportunity to vote? Everything is clear right now for every one of you? Okay. Any comments concerning the technology? Did you find out people some interesting solutions among the station?
Yeah, at least 3 of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 of them, yeah.
Okay. It was the first time we tried to organize a phygital jury with jury and candidate from the both sides of the different country. Of course, we will work to strengthen this initiative. Okay, so now let's discover the palmarès. In a few seconds, we will discover the number 3, the number 2, the number 4. So can we now see, Silver, on screen the results? All right, and that's the moment where the moderator has no its glasses. It's too small, and he cannot read the results. Number one, who's number three. The bronze is who? It's Flow Below. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm applause to Flow Below. You will receive a diploma with your bronze solution in IoT innovative solution. Okay, number two is Vertical Handle. So a very warm applause. Come along, come on stage, and you of course will receive in a few hours or day, I don't know, your diploma. Are you happy, Maurice?
Always
Huh?
happy. Always happy to share, to present our solution and to share what we did.
Okay, I didn't ask to our bronze. Are you happy? It's time to say what you're looking for. You're looking for partners, investors, money, lots of money. What are you expecting with your third prize? Frederick.
We are getting good traction on the Swedish market. So right now we're looking to take our solution abroad. And to do this, we are looking both for customers in the form of municipalities and water companies. Municipalities, you would be an example of a good partner in this case.
That's great. Okay, so please, gentlemen, note and please contact Frederick. Same questions for you.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for? Partners, money, municipalities, happiness too?
Happiness, of course, everything, of course. As a startupper, we are looking for everything, and we first are looking for support from cities because we are already selling to cities in France and in Switzerland and in other countries, but we want to expand the solution and also extend the number of partners, and so yeah, everything is a good answer for us.
Okay, thank you. And the super big winner of this session is Silver. Birds, ladies and gentlemen, birds. So, you see, you pitch up in French. That's going to be the last time you have to train your English for the future, yes. But your solution has been awarded. Some reaction, what are you looking to right now?
I'm very happy to have the first place. It's very great for all the team. And I would like to thank you for all, and thank you for jury, and I enjoy that this solution is take interest for the jury and for the people, and also I will available if you want to have more information or if you want to do something with us.
Welcome and fly away and makes lots of business and lots of interesting connection. Okay, so dear members of the distance jury, it was a first experience. Of course, we will have to improve the system. So every comment, every contribution to make the jury session better. That was the first time that jury session come. Elise, you want to add something? Come with me. Of course, any contribution, any ideas to make it strengthen. Let me remind you that in start January during the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, we have the ambition to organize and to connect 25 cities.
Company who pitched, and a special thanks to our Urbact partners from our project IoT Exchange. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elise. And thank you to the jury members here on stage. I think that some of you will be again on stage this afternoon. It's going to be a French-speaking session, but dear member of the jury, if you want to train up your French and parler avec la langue de Molière, we're waiting for you, and I'm sure we can add you this afternoon too for the second session. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic moment. For us, it was our first time. See you soon on CVIM TV. Bye.
Un, deux. Voilà, yes. So, we start. Sorry. Yes, welcome for the cities for the CVIM. And for this session, we want to explain the URBAC position. URBAC is a 15 years European program to integrate a different company and different start. And we have the pleasure to receive...
Renald, and good morning, CVIM. I'm very glad to be with you today. So effectively, I work at Birds, which is a IoT digital expertise company at Veolia. And today, if we have to talk about figures and numbers, we operate daily 2.7 millions of smart water meters in order to serve cities to better manage their water distribution and water services. So in terms of digitization of cities, one aspect which is very important at Birds and how we do serve municipalities is maybe to come back first about what are we talking when we talk about digital. So I will make a quote about one pioneer that has made IoT coming in everyday's lives, which is Eric Carril, the CEO of WeThings, that has defined digital as a combination of technology between hardware, software, and data, with the goal to help users to better act in their daily lives. Okay. So what we can see through IoTs like WeThings, connected switch or balance, we can apply the same principle to help cities to better operate their services. The point is that cities have to deliver many technical engineering programs through water, electricity, or or waste, propose to the different citizen, I would say, a quality of life which is compatible with also some directive like reducing consumption or controlling the consumption of energy or the environmental footprint. So at Birds, when we look at this challenge, we have defined, I would say, our manifesto, our momentum. We build up, I would say, an expertise which is based on IoT environmental. So IoT environmental, this is what we define at Birds as the knowledge around connected instruments that will be able to monitor and collect environmental data, water, waste, energy, air, and delivering those data to an application that will permit users to better see, understand, and optimize their environmental footprint. So practically speaking, the IoT, which is a new set of technology that permits to make measuring instruments to be connected to the internet, and then to the internet to software application that will help to better perform around asset management, operational and management, and deliver new services to regular B2C business. When we talk to cities, there is one fundamental that we, during the past 20 years, we have faced this challenge at Veolia and Birds. We need to be compliant with the public services mandate. It means that you need to deliver a service for all citizens, or you will not be the company to deliver this service. So public services needs that you need to deliver smart water insights, smart energy insights, smart waste insights, with a good quality of service, a good consistency of data, and a good usefulness, beneficial usefulness of the digital service.
Okay. Sorry,
and
but
in order to do that, there is a complexity which is very singular to the telecommunication and connected instrument world, which is that we have no such things as IoTs. IoT is something very undefined. It's something which means that you connect a device, but the reality is that those devices has different usage and are not installed in the same environment. For example, street lighting, public street lighting, everyone can clearly see that the public lights in the streets is something that is very useful in terms of remote management to switch off and off at the right time the electricity and the lighting in the city in order to save energy on the global scale of the city. It's the first use case of the smart city, the street lighting. And when we have to connect those devices, we have the energy on the street light, and those point of services, the street lights, are very accessible by the telecommunication network. At Birds, we have built, I would say, our knowledge, I would say, through hardship, because what we operate, this is water meters. And I've discussed with many telecommunication companies, and I can tell you, I often say to them, smart water metering is the most difficult IoT use case in cities, because smart water meters, they don't cost a lot of...
Sommet, which is the French brand of Schroeder.
Okay.
So we are the leader in street lighting solutions, and working every day with cities, and they need new solutions and more information about their cities.
Yeah.
That's why we were looking for new sensors, because we already have thousands of infrared sensors in the cities, but they are not so smart. So we were looking for a new solution able to differentiate, for example, pedestrians from bicycles, from cars, from trucks, and so on, and make able to analyze the speed of these users and the colors and everything.
Yeah.
So we were looking for really smart sensors, and that's why we find Bosch on the market.
Yeah.
And they have a strong point. It was that we were able to integrate their technology directly into our luminaires.
Okay.
And it was very important from our customers, who are the cities, to have a solutions who doesn't need to have new poles, new cables in the city.
Yep.
So we were able to bring on the same support solutions mixing smart lighting and intelligent sensors.
Yes.
So now with Bosch, we are able to offer two solutions, an autonomous ones, very simple. We connected the sensors with the luminaires,
Yeah.
so we are able to dim the lights regarding if we have pedestrians or cars. It's very more smart than only detecting an object or trees or cats in the street. With that kind of solutions, we are able now to save up to 85% of the energy consumption in street lighting. So it's very high compared to the old luminaires. And the second point was to bring to the cities information about the use of the public spaces.
Okay.
So they wanted to know how many pedestrians do I have on that street, how many vehicles go through this road on the Saturday. So with that kind of sensors, we are able to have the first autonomous solution.
Yeah.
And the second one can be connected to the cloud, to be connected to supervisors, to a monitoring system, to the city.
Okay, it's interesting, but in fact, for the territories, yes, can you explain your action in concrete realization, perhaps an example of the city?
Yeah, we are already working since months with the city of Toulouse.
Toulouse, yes.
Who is really involved in smart city development.
Okay.
And so we installed 3 or 4 months ago a prototype of that solutions, and the first results are very interesting. So they are able to analyze how many park places free they have in the city. They are able to count how many cars or pedestrians they have in the city, when and who.
Okay. Yes, interesting. And now we go to connect with David Alopé from Dalkia company. David, can you? Dalkia, what is the role in energy service for Dalkia?
Okay, thank you, Renald. Can you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah, that's very fine.
Okay, so you would like to know more about the role of IoT in energy service?
ENGIE is now as an energy player, in fact, in history. And how are you working in IoT for the city and the communities? Can you explain this?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Renald. I'm very happy to be there with you in Nevers, despite the COVID context and despite the problem of connection also. A developer of IoT solutions, but it integrates IoT into its solutions for both improving the efficiency of decentralized energy infrastructure that we operate and increasing the attractiveness of the territories and the comfort of the inhabitants within the framework of global contracts that the local communities grant us. So my first message is that the IoT is not an end for ENGIE solutions, but a means for the project is a project called Territoire Intelligent, Smart Territory in English, of the urban community of Angers-Loire Métropole. The smart territory is here not only a connected territory, it's a lever for accelerating the energy and ecological transition. ENGIE has built a tailor-made alliance including Suez, La Poste, and Villes, with a smart city model that can be replicated in other territories. So I think Suez and La Poste are very well known. For those who do not know Villes, it's the leading player in health insurance and the leading national operator of care and support services. This 12-year contract covers energy, mobility, environment, quality of life, including public lighting, security, safety, health, and social link. This model is consisting in combining IoT, digital tools, and new technologies. IoT in public lightings, there will be more than 3,500 sensors and meters for monitoring water, electricity, heating, gas consumptions on 178 sites. Public building, public lighting with occupancy sensors, connecting nodes, and also IoT in green spaces, more than 400 sensors to reduce irrigation water consumption. Digital tools also, such as digital twin of the territory to better understand and plan territory's evolutions. Digital tools such as urban hypervision to anticipate and be more reactive.
And different from the whole IoT player. What is your ADN?
I will be brief. I will say that there are 4 points where NG can make the difference. First, an ability to play a role of integrator of technologies, including IoT, to offer tailor-made solutions to local communities. An ability to combine performance and sobriety by balancing the need between the need for technologies according to uses, and by simulating also the impact of the deployments. Which tools, such as the digital twin, for example, with our subsidiary Cyrradel. The last 2 points, also, I think NG Solutions has a capacity to support local communities in their cross-functional operation and their digital transformation to address the challenges of the transition to carbon neutrality in a financial constrained environment. And last but not least, I think we also have the ability to address all sizes of territories, metropolitan areas, medium-sized towns, and also small towns like Bougie, 40 kilometers from Nevers, which NG Solutions is supporting to build what is probably the first connected village in France in order to boost its attractivity.
Okay, very, very interesting. Thank you very much. And now we have a connection with, David?
Yes.
You hear me? Yes, David. Okay, thank you. David, you explained from Dalkia. And the question is an application of a municipal building. Can you explain for Dalkia what is a municipal building? What is your vision?
Our vision. You want to know more about the role of IoT in energy services, but prior to my answering your question, I just wanted to have a few words on Dalkia. As you probably know, Dalkia is a French company supporting its customer in their energy transition with a wide range of service offerings in various fields. We've been designing, managing, and operating facilities for our customers to help them do more with less, as we said. So we help our customers control their energy consumption and unlock their energy savings. So to come back to your question, Renald, what's the role of IoT in energy services? I would like to say that IoT can help us better meet our customers' expectations. I tried to sort these expectations into 5 keywords that you can find on the screen. I don't know if you can show it, but the 5 expectations are driving our IoT strategy and IoT solutions development. The first one is transparency, because thanks to IoT solutions, our customers can have a better view on our actions and on the monitoring of our operations. Transparency is a key stake to ensure our customers' trust and satisfaction. For example, let me share with you what we've done with some customers. For example, we share with customers the temperature that are delivered in various buildings at any time, which is very important because especially when you are committed to deliver a targeted temperature. So transparency is a key word for trust, and IoT really helps on this side. The second one is reactivity, which is another key point that can be generated thanks to IoT. For example, rolling out real-time alert sensors on various equipments can help us provide better service, and as you are more efficient in handling incidents. It's real-time alerts for faster processing.
Okay.
The third one is supervision, monitoring. Supervision can also be enhanced.
Go to Fundao in Portugal with Ricardo Gonçalves. Ricardo, thank you very much, and sorry for the disappointment. And what is the technology that is very important for the social and economic development of your territory?
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Good morning to all. I hope that you can hear me well. Thank you for the invitation to join this panel. It's an honor, it's a pleasure, and it's a great opportunity for Fundão to share our experience and what we are doing here in our region in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship and social development. Fundão, for those who don't know, it's a small-sized city, which means more than 100 million euros every year. But like the most of the countryside of our country, of Portugal, we face a lot of challenges over the past years. And the main challenge, the main problem that we face is the loss of population. We are losing population every year since the 60s. So in the 60s, we were more than 50,000 people in Fundão. Now we are less than 30,000. So it was clear that Fundão and all this region needed a strategy, a focused strategy, trying to revert this trend of losing population every year. That's why in 2013 we decided to design and to. Of course, that we wanted to transform, to promote the transformation of the local economy, and we started this strategy from our most traditional sectors, as I was saying at the beginning, the agri-food sector, for example, but we have put a focus on the new areas of strong employability and of future, such as the software development, robotics, and IoT. And we tried to promote Fundão as a destination for investors, for startups in these areas, software development and new technologies. And it's been a very nice challenge over the past 5 or 6 years to create this integrated ecosystem that we are developing in partnership with a few local and regional entities like the universities and other institutions. And this business and friendly ecosystem for innovation has allowed us over the past years to attract 14 ICT companies and to create more than 800 new jobs in the software development area. And when we started this action plan, Fundão has no software developer in our city. So you can imagine in a city with 30,000 people, the possibility of having here in 5 or 6 years 14 ICT companies and hundreds of new jobs, new qualified jobs, it brings us a lot of new challenges and new opportunities and real impact in the city, in the life of our city and our territory. we also started from zero in terms of infrastructures, because we had no place, no spaces, no office spaces, no incubators, business centers for the installation and establishment of startups and developing of new ideas and new companies. So we started to rehabilitate old and empty buildings in the city and put them available for those in this image right here.
I see. It's
and we have transformed it into a business center. And this intervention, which was supported by European funds, was recognized in 2018 by the European Commission as one of the best European projects promoted and supported by European funds, because it allowed Fundão to develop all this new ecosystem and to attract lots of people and companies, and to create to put Fundão in the map of these new areas.
Okay, Mr. Gonçalves, merci. Thank you very much. Why did Fundão City decide to choose IoT for the central element of sync between tradition and innovation? It's particular for it, not more big city.
Yes. Yes, as I was saying, Fundão is a rural city, and the traditional sectors are the most important for our economy.
Yeah.
And since 2012, 2013, when we started to attract these new ICT companies to Fundão, Fundão has created this ecosystem on innovation, entrepreneurship. It was possible to develop here and to work here since 2013 with almost 80 startups and projects in several areas, in robotics, in IoT, in software development and other areas. And now Fundão, the technology is a new reality for Fundão. So we decided that it was the time to put these two realities in touch, the tradition and innovation, to promote Fundão as a land of innovation and tradition. So one of the things that we want to do in our IoT center that we have created 2 years ago in partnership with the universities is to promote Fundão as a laboratory land for IoT solutions. We want to say to the companies, to the startups that are developing IoT solutions mainly for the agriculture sector, that they can come to Fundão and they can develop, experiment, and test their solutions here in the real life, in the farmers, in the farms, in the producers, because that makes a huge difference for what we know, for what most companies are doing, because they are testing their solutions in, let me say, in artificial environments. So what we want to do is to open our territory for those startups to come to Fundão and to test their solutions in the real life. And for that, we have made a database of we have identified our producers, our farmers, our economic agents that are available to receive in their factories, in their farms, the solutions, the technologies that we can attract to Fundão. And for example, we have created an infrastructure that we consider crucial for the success of this project, which is an open source communications network based on LoRa technology that is available with universal coverage in our territory, which our territory is 700 square kilometers, and we have this LoRa network working and available in all our territory for the startups and companies. And that's why IoT is important for us, because it allows us to put all these two realities in touch. And it's also important for the life of the city, for the life of the municipality, because it brings us a lot of new opportunities to change the way that the municipality works and the city is managed, because it's possible to use this technology to manage a lot of public services and utilities that the city needs to offer to the population with in a more sustainable and efficient way.
Okay, thank you very much, Ricardo. It's to serve the cities.
Yeah, thank you, Reynald. Yeah, effectively. So I was talking about interoperability just in my previous question. So two comments. First, it is a very positive sign for cities to see the ecosystem of IoT vendors and IoT makers to grow.
Yep.
Because it permits to have a higher capacity to generate, notably for cities around the environmental footprint management, to have more sensors to capture the environmental data, water, energy, gas heating. I would say also use case described previously by the other speakers. How we differentiate experts, integrators that will render the service for them, for the cities as a public delegation program. And how we differentiate at Bird is that there are so many IoTs and it is becoming a jungle nowadays that there is lack of interoperabilities because there are many protocols, sometimes technology non-standard. And what we are delivering today to municipalities is an IoT data platform that we have built up in order to collect environmental data, whatever is the sensor or the connectivity used to collect this data, and to deliver to the municipalities a quality of service contract of about data delivery. Because you cannot have digital without data. So data is the foundation of a good service. And how we differentiate at Bird is that we have an approach of interoperability where we deliver data. And if we have an expertise to render a vertical service, of course, we propose the municipality. But if the municipality wants to perform the service itself, we will accompany it through this model of interoperable data delivery. So that's one aspect, interoperability. And another aspect, which is very important, is because cities don't want to be bound or locked in with an integrator or a vendor, we need to propose to the municipalities the capacity to what we call reversibility, to hand over, to get back the ownership and operation of their, I would say, smart city platform. And what we do at Veolia and Bird is that we offer IoT delivery model around environmental footprint management, which permit both model, integrator or operator support. And this is how we differentiate to serve the city's needs in terms of scalability and differentiation.
Yes, it's very interesting because interoperability, agility, and integration is very important for tech, especially for application of the cities. And David, from Dalkia, what is the solution for you for the supervision systems and dynamic systems, smart building, and what is the difference for you?
It's a wide question. I could answer by sharing with you what we've done in Nevers, for example.
Yeah.
Because we have implemented an IoT solution in Nevers. The objective was to reduce energy consumption, make savings in more than 70 Nevers municipal buildings.
Yeah.
So we have deployed connected temperature sensors on LoRa network, but also connected thermostatic taps.
Yeah.
And thanks to this solution, we were able to better manage temperature and intermittency, which is very useful to make savings. And the good thing also is that our customer got access to all the temperature data on our platform and was able to check if the temperatures were okay. So for now, we have reduced energy consumption by 14%, which is quite interesting, I think, for Nevers. And we gave transparency on our data. Our reporting is now more accurate it's better reporting. As you can say, as I said before, it's a 14% savings, and it's innovation for both city and us. So it is the kind of, I would say, practical solution that can be implemented really rapidly, and it really have an impact on collectivities. So this is how I can answer your question on the.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Okay, thank you. I think for this conclusion for this session, it's interesting to have the conclusion by Angie, sorry, because Angie is a specialist to integrate different with La Poste, with Vives. You explained to the experience to Angie, and how to Angie can to integrate different system, because it's not very interoperable. And what is the question is very interesting. And can you explain the integrated strategy of NG?
The strategy to integrate
Yeah.
different devices,
Yeah,
different IoT solutions.
For the interoperability, yes.
Of course, this Phygital
Yeah.
roundtable illustrates the network between the solutions providers, the integrators of those solutions, and of course we have to share together what are the different protocols, what are the different devices, and within NG we have our own experts, not to develop IoT solutions, but to challenge the different providers.
Yeah.
And to be sure that the interoperability is accessible for our clients, local communities in particular. So our strategy is to hear what the market can propose and to challenge the different providers and to be able to assess the different solutions to be sure that it works all together.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you so much. And thank you all for this session. And see you the next from the CVIM. And thank you very much. Merci. Olivier, bonjour. Bienvenue donc sur le Sommet international de l'innovation en ville Médianes, donc le CIVIM 2020. Olivier, on parle beaucoup de l'eau, l'eau qui devient une ressource rare. Globalement, tu as développé un produit qui s'appelle Info Sécheresse. Est-ce que tu peux nous expliquer quel est ce produit Info Sécheresse?
Oui, écoute, en fait, je vais déjà rebondir sur la première partie de ta phrase, c'est-à-dire l'eau est-elle une ressource rare? Depuis que le monde existe, l'eau est sur Terre, elle ne part pas à l'extérieur, donc elle est présente sur Terre, elle change simplement d'endroit. Et les phénomènes tels que l'on a vu récemment du côté de Nice montrent que ça devient de plus en plus violent et que les recharges des réservoirs d'eau douce qui ont ancré les civilisations sont en train de changer parfois de place et de lieu. Donc il devient très important de prendre ça en compte. Donc elle est rare, oui et non. Elle devient rare à certains endroits, elle devient en profusion à d'autres endroits. Ce qui se passe, c'est que les populations se sont inscrites autour de ces réservoirs et que ça va forcément induire des déplacements. Si on passe aujourd'hui d'une ère de la cueillette à une ère de la gestion, ce qui veut dire que dans certains endroits, quand la ressource devient rare, il va falloir la gérer. Oui. Pour la gérer, il faut des informations, il faut pouvoir prendre des décisions, et ces décisions-là, elles ne peuvent pas se prendre uniquement le nez levé, donc on a besoin d'avoir plus d'informations. Oui. Quand j'ai créé Imageo, on a créé Imageo pour s'occuper de la ressource, et on s'est dit la première chose à faire, effectivement, c'est de pouvoir mettre à disposition du public, des collectivités locales, des informations fiables, exprimées de façon claire pour que les gens puissent effectivement regarder ce qui se passe, adapter leurs pratiques et également prendre des décisions. Donc Info Sécheresse a été créé par Imageo. Imageo est une filiale de la SOR depuis 2017. Info Sécheresse a été créé à partir de données gouvernementales, parce qu'il faut savoir que l'État français a mis en place de nombreux réseaux de surveillance de la ressource. Ça, c'est un point très important. Par contre, ces données étaient compliquées en termes d'accessibilité. Elles étaient compliquées à afficher. Et nous, on a décidé, au sein de l'équipe Imageo, qui est composée d'hydrogéologues et de développeurs informatiques, on a décidé de prendre ces informations et de le mettre sur une plateforme à la disposition de tous. Ça veut dire qu'aujourd'hui, tout le monde dans cette salle, on n'est pas obligé d'être un expert pour comprendre un peu ce qui se passe en termes de sécheresse, en termes de précipitation, en termes de crues sur les rivières et en termes de disponibilité de ressources, de quantité d'eau dans les nappes phréatiques. J'ai d'ailleurs comme très fréquent utilisateur ma maman qui regarde régulièrement ce qui se passe en termes de sécheresse sur son département. Ça, c'est la fondation d'Imageo. Imageo a une démarche citoyenne et accompagne SOR, défenseurs de l'eau dans leur démarche, accompagne SOR dans l'expression des données gratuites, faciles. Première chose, gratuit.
D'accord. Donc c'est assez intéressant, puisque c'est vrai qu'avec ces épisodes que l'on suit dans l'actualité, on voit bien les différents...
Des cours d'eau, les hydrologues et puis les météorologues. Donc cette fragmentation n'existe plus, puisqu'elle est maintenant partagée sur une seule et de délivrer suffisamment d'informations pour que la collectivité puisse anticiper un manque d'eau et mettre en place des plans d'action. C'est une sécurisation de ressources, est-ce que je me connecte avec la ville d'à côté, est-ce que j'informe mes concitoyens de certaines pratiques qu'il convient de modifier pour assurer la continuité de service. Alors, je rappellerai que l'eau c'est la vie, etc., etc. Donc le bénéfice collectivité, c'est vision globale et complète, et deux, anticiper des actions.
D'accord. Donc la traduction aujourd'hui, j'arrose ou je n'arrose pas mon jardin, je lave ou je ne lave pas ma voiture pour le citoyen. Donc c'est une information qui doit être canalisée, qui doit être structurée. Donc là, on y accède à partir d'infos sécheresse. Oui. Aujourd'hui, ces informations permettent-elles justement de créer des modèles? Alors on parle beaucoup dans les collectivités de jumeaux numériques pour pouvoir faire de la simulation d'eau. Donc on parle bien sûr des problèmes météorologiques, donc des débordements comme on peut le voir aujourd'hui, mais les manques d'eau aussi sont relativement importants dans des territoires auxquels on ne s'attend pas.
Absolument, on le voit en ce moment d'ailleurs, alors qu'on pense que la sécheresse est d'être capable de préciser et d'informer une collectivité sur la disponibilité de sa ressource à 3 jours, à 20 jours, à 3 mois.
D'accord. Donc là, c'est à partir des données de l'État que vous traitez globalement au sein d'Imageo l'ensemble de l'information.
Qui est en fait l'application pour les départements, qui permet aux départements de venir insérer